No, I have not.
Would you please raise your right hand and place your left on top of the Bible? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give in this general court-martial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Would you please state your full name, rank, and current billet for the record, please?
Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Roy Jessup, Barracks CO, Marine Ground Forces, NAV Base, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Thank you, Colonel. You may have a seat if you like.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
The defense failed to get a deposition from you, so I'm going to break the cargo rule and ask you some questions without knowing the answers.
Seems a bit more sporting that way, Lieutenant.
Indeed. When you learned of Santiago's letter, did you ask Lieutenant Kendrick to have a meeting with the members of the 2nd Platoon?
Yes.
Why?
I felt that Santiago's life might be in danger once word of the letter got out. I had Kendrick tell his men that they were not to take matters into their own hands.
And at the time of this meeting, who was your second in command?
The company commander, Captain Matthew Markinson.
And at present, Captain Markinson is dead, is that right?
Object. I'd like to know just what the defense counsel is implying.
I'm simply implying that at present, Captain Markinson is not alive.
Surely Lieutenant Cappy doesn't need the colonel to appear in this court to confirm that information.
I just wasn't sure if the colonel was aware that last week, Captain Markinson killed himself.
I'm aware.
The witness is aware, and now the members are aware. Lieutenant, please move on.
Yes, ma'am. Colonel, when you learned of Santiago's letter, well, when you told Lieutenant Kendrick not to take matters into their own hands, you gave an instruction to Captain Markinson as well, is that right?
Indeed. I told Captain Markinson that I wanted the boy transferred off the base immediately.
You felt Santiago's life was in danger?
Yes.
Grave danger?
Is there any other kind?
When did you learn of Santiago's letter?
Thursday, 7 July,
What time of day?
in the area of 1000.
7 July, 1000. That's when you told Lieutenant Kendrick and Captain Markinson that Santiago's life was in grave danger and that the captain was to transfer him off the base immediately.
Son, is it me? Or are we going around in circles here?
I have a copy of the transfer order here. It says that Santiago was to be moved out at 0200 that morning. 16 hours later. Why did Markinson wait 16 hours? Why did Markinson keep a man in danger for 16 hours?
There was no transportation off until the 0200. The 0200 was the first flight off. Are these really the questions I've been called here to answer?
I'm just trying to determine if it's possible that your instructions to the other officers weren't carried out.
Have you ever served in an infantry unit, son?
No, sir.
Ever served in a forward area?
No, sir.
Ever put your life in another man's hands? Ask him to put his life in yours?
No, sir.
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple.
Even if that order is illegal?
Object.
Sustained.
Withdrawn.
Boy, I'd love to know what in the world qualifies you to pass judgment on us.
Please, sir, I'm not here to pass judgment. The members of the jury are. And I believe they're entitled to the truth.
Is that right?
Do you disagree?
Certainly not in principle. I disagree as much as a paraplegic is entitled to foxtrot. It'd be nice. It just isn't possible.
Are you saying it's not possible for this court to hear the truth?
This court? I don't know what that means. I'm saying it's not possible for you to hear the truth.
Why not, sir?
Your Honor, is this dialogue relevant to anything in particular?
The defendant's commanding officer has just testified that the truth is an unattainable goal. I'd like to know why.
Colonel, you're under no obligation to address this question.
Captain, for the past month, this man has attempted to put the Marine Corps on trial. I think somebody sure will answer his question, or people are liable to start listening to him.
Why is it impossible?
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago, and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury, the luxury of the blind, the luxury of not knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives, and my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You can't handle it, because deep down in places you don't talk about, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as a backbone when we're defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the very blanket of freedom I provide that questions the manner in which I provide it. I'd rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand opposed. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Well, I guess that's what I get for asking questions without knowing the answers.
Colonel Jessup, this court appreciates your time.
No trouble, Captain. I love Washington. Danny, don't look so glum. What is it you people say? Live to fight another time?
Excuse me, I didn't dismiss you.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not through with my examination. I didn't dismiss you. Now sit down.
Lieutenant!
I'd like the record to show that the witness got up and walked to the door without being told to step down.
Colonel!
I beg your pardon?
I prefer it if he addressed me as Colonel or Sir. I believe I've earned it.
Defense counsel will address the witness as Colonel or Sir.
What the hell kind of outfit are you running here, Captain?
And the witness will address this court as Judge or Your Honor. I believe I've earned it. Take your seat, Colonel.
Submit for Defense Exhibit A. The tower chief's log from Naval Air Station, Nav Base, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. List incoming and outgoing flights for Thursday, July 7th and Friday, the 8th of July. Is this your signature?
Yes.
I draw the court's attention to the fact that between 0600 on Thursday the 7th and 0200 on Friday the 8th, no passenger-capable flights left the base.
Noted.
Noted.
Oh, Your Honor. Submit for Defense Exhibit B. It's the tower chief's log from Andrews Air Force Base on the evening of July 7th. It seems that at 9:26, an AF-40 transport landed at Andrews with 94 empty seats, having taken off 2 minutes past 6 p.m. Its departure point, Colonel, Naval Air Station, Nav Base, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. You ordered Kendrick to give the code red, and Kendrick follows orders or people die, isn't that right? You ordered the code red, and when it went bad, you cut these guys loose. You had Markinson sign a phony transfer order, so it looked like you tried to move Santiago. You forged the logbook, so it looked like the O200 was the first flight off. And you told the doctor to say it was poison, so it wouldn't look like the code red. You trashed the law, but we understand. You're permitted. You have a greater responsibility than we can possibly fathom. We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. And nothing's going to stand in your way of doing it. Not Willie Santiago, not Dawson and Downey, not 1,000 armies, not the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and not the Constitution of the United States. That's the truth, isn't it, Colonel? I can't handle it.
I did my job, I'd do it again.
Did you order the code red?
Yes.
Say it, sir.
I ordered the code red.
Say it again, Colonel. Did you order the code red?
You're damn right I did.
Jane?
Please, the court, I suggest that the jury be dismissed and that we move to an immediate Article 39A session. The witness has his rights.
Absolutely. Sergeant Arms will take the members to an anteroom while they will wait until further instruction.
All right, what the hell's going on? Captain, what the hell's going on? I'm not familiar with Article 39A. I did it fine, I ordered the code red. No, I'm getting on a plane going back to my base.
Guard the prisoner.
What?
MPs guard the prisoner.
I ordered the code red and everyone's going to pieces like a ladies' auxiliary?
Colonel Jessup, you have the right to remain silent.
Are you charging me with a crime?
They can be used
You're
against
charging me with
trial
a
by
crime?
court-martial or other
I'm a Marine. Marine!
Right to consult
This
with
is
lawyer.
funny.
Fire,
I'm gonna tear the eyes out of your head and spit in your dead skull! You mess with the wrong Marine! The wrong Marine!
Colonel Jessup, do you understand these rights I just read to you?
I'll tell you something, my friend. These people have no idea how to defend a nation. I'm trying to defend a nation. All you did here today was weaken a country. That's all you did. So give yourself a pat on the back. You put people's lives in danger. Sweet dreams, son.
Don't call me son. I'm a lawyer and an officer of the United States Navy. And you are under arrest, you son of a... The witness is excused.